Hi, it's John here, race director and event coordinator at CJM'S events, and welcome back to See You on the Start Line podcast. This is episode 35. Yes, 35. These have been flying by. Okay, so there's a lot happened over the last 12 months. It's just coming up 12 months since we started. We missed a few weeks, but hopefully we keep on top of all of these and keep you all updated. So let's take you back. Remember 1 January, the promises to yourself and New Year's resolutions. So here's the reality check. Remember 1 January? We all do. You swore this would be your year. More movement, less stress, and come your 80-year-old self, you'd be still bending down to tie your shoelaces up and have nobody else needing to help you. Here we are, mid-July, 7 months into 2025, and the stats don't lie. Most resolutions died out before Valentine's Day, the 14th of February. More about that date later, though. But here's the thing. Yours don't have to. Not if you plant a flag right now, okay? Because longevity isn't a lucky break. It's not genetics, and it's not supplements. It's VO₂ Max. Yep, VO₂ Max, the longevity cheat code. It is the single strongest predictor of lifespan that you can control. That's not hype, that's straight from the experts like Dr. Peter Tier. He says if you lose 10% of your VO₂ max every decade, you'll eventually need help with the basics, walking upstairs, carrying groceries, tying your shoelaces. But maintain it, improve it, and you're talking independence for decades longer than the average age. Events give you a reason to train consistently, progressively, and smartly. Each race entry is commitment. It's a commitment device, a date on the calendar that pushes you to move. And the longer you move, the longer you live. So let's put your future self in the driver's seat and pick an event that lights a fire under you. Make the commitment. Get out there and do it. Put it on the fridge, put your time you estimated on the fridge. So every time you go to it, you open that fridge, you see your commitment. Make that now. So we've got coming up, the Spa World South Island Half Marathon on the 3rd of August. This one's coming in, it really is. Entries close on the 27th of July. That is this Sunday. And we're already tracking well up on last year. It may well sell out early. Hopefully it does, but as I said last week, it quietened down over the school holidays, but we're still starting to see things picking up. So don't delay your entries. Let me paint the picture. It's flat, it's fast, and it's lakeside. Lakehood, just south of Ashburton, is pure scenery. And although it's a 3-lap course, most runners say it flies by. PBs fall here. It's a winter gem. You start and finish is at the lake house. The lake house will have warm food, hot coffee, and there will be plenty of promotion and plenty of fun to be having at the finish line. Everyone will receive a Spa World offer of $1,000 off any spa or swim spa at Spa World. It has to be redeemed by the 31st of August. There will be the code that'll be in all race packs, and it will be sent out in your race brief for the event, what that code is, and if you use it, there's $1,000 for you. So back to the half marathon. On course, there's going to be water and electrolytes. The drink stations will be at the 4K mark, 7K, 11K, 14K, and so on. So they will be out there for you. Each lap you will have the electrolytes and the water for you. At the finish, there's medals for everyone. Age groups are awarded for first, second, and third, and naturally your finishers medal, and the overall podium recognition for the half marathon and the 7K. And don't forget the kids dash, 1.5K. With age group podium as well. So the little ones get their chance to shine and be up on the podium and get that photo. Mums and dads, you turn out to be the paparazzi. We sometimes have a few mums and dads in the photos as well, as we get their backs or the backs of their head as they get in front of the photographer. But never mind, it's all great seeing the little ones get up there and join it. So don't wait. Secure your spot, set your goal, and build that VO₂ Max pyramid. So the Spa World South Island Half Marathon, register now at southislandhalfmarathon.co.nz. Click register now and complete the details and be there on the 3rd of August. Young, old, everyone, there's a category for everybody, and it's time to enjoy it. Other events coming up with deadlines, and these are coming up pretty quick. So here are the dates that you need to make sure that you secure the event by. Naturally, we've got the 27th. This is this Sunday. We have got 3 events either closing or early bird entries for this. There is the Spa World South Island Half Marathon that we spoke about before. Entries close at midnight on Sunday, the 27th. Also, the 27th is Possum Run. This is the one where your dogs are going to get out there and run. They can run 2.5k, they can run 5, or they can run 10k. You need to register. There's no charge for the dog. The dog gets a dog tag. The human gets the medal. And there are merch of t-shirts for the humans and bandanas for the dogs. And they're awesome bandanas, and the dogs look pretty cool in them. Also, the 27th of July. This one's really popular amongst the ladies. It's the early bird entries. They end on midnight on Sunday for Wine Run. Now, Wine Run, every K, you have a wine tasting. And there's cheese and crackers there. There's electrolytes, and there's water, and there's some sparkling water. You can just enjoy yourself. Get out there into the vineyard. It's held at Rosendale Wines. And every K, whether it's a 5k or a 10k, hopefully this year we're back at a 10k. We just have to convince the liquor licensing and the police and the Ministry of Health as well around this. Last year they forced us back into a 5k event, so you got 5 wine tastings. But after that, it's cool. You get a memorabilia wine glass, a Wine Run coin, which we use coins for the bar. You purchase as many coins as you wish, and then if you don't use them all, you can take them home and keep them as memorabilia. But there's, at the after function, we have the live entertainment, food vendors, and the bar with a mixed array of wines, beers, ciders, and soft drinks as well, and low alcohol beers. So it's a great day out. Then early bird entries for the Graveler close on Monday by midnight next Monday. This is the ultimate gravel race. It starts and finishes at Hamner Springs and goes up 132k through Molesworth Station. Basically, the record's just a fraction under 4 hours, if I remember. Yeah, just under 4 hours. And you've got an 8-hour cut-off. It is a fantastic race, and you see some spectacular scenery throughout. Places that you don't even get a chance to see. Not many New Zealanders have been across Molesworth. Some of them don't even know where Molesworth is, but it's New Zealand's biggest farm. Okay, so look out for that. That's the 28th of July. You register for that event. It's on Valentine's Day. Then coming up on the 29th, that is next Tuesday, we have starting the Run NZ Run Friendship Day 5k. This is a virtual run, easy access because you can do it anywhere you like, anywhere, anytime between the 29th of July and the 3rd of August. And it's got a cool medal with it as well. So you want to grab that. So it's free to enter, and you can donate to charities as well. The Westpac Helicopter, the Heart Foundation as well when you register for that. The 3rd of August, we have, that's the day of the South Island Half Marathon. We also have entries closing for the Aotearoa Ultra Marathon on the 10th of January and Muddy Good Run on the 28th of September. So that's one for the serious athlete, wanting to get out there and do 101 Ks over 4,055 metres of elevation, or 53k of 2278 metres, and 15k for 484. That's held on Banks Peninsula, finishing towards Macquarie. And the Muddy Good Run is out at Mandeville Sports Centre. That's from 4 years of age upward. Be as old as you like. If you've got a pretty good VO₂ Max and you're in your 50s, 60s or 70s, why not get into it and do it with the grandkids, or might even be the great-grandkids. It is just a spectacular event. You'll climb over cars, you'll crawl under cars, you'll go through skippy bins. You will have a ball. So put that one into it. So 3rd of August, Muddy Good Run entries close. Early bird entries close, and the same for the Aotearoa Ultra Marathon. And that. Then going out a wee bit further is the 16th of August, early bird entries for Ride the Rakaia close. So make sure you get into those. So each of these events is more than just a medal. It's your training motivation, your health plan in disguise. So it's all about that. Just keep it going, use it or lose it. Cyclists, the events coming up for all of you guys is, as mentioned just before, the early bird entries for Ride the Rakaia close on the 16th of August. This is for Labour weekend on the 25th of October. So that starts at the Mead Community Hall and goes up through the Rakaia Gorge, and then it finishes outside the Rakaia Domain. So that's one not to be missed. It's 93k. It's a great ride. It's fast, and it can be hugely challenging, and especially the gorge, that sorts a few out as well. But people tend to, they spread out going up the gorge and then come back together as they come down towards the Rakaia for a fantastic fast sprint. 15th of November, this is Canterbury Anniversary Weekend. So this is over on the West Coast. So you don't have to do the long weekend. If you want to have a great long weekend, whip over to the West Coast and do Ride the Wilderness. We've got the 120, it's going to be 125k this year from Ross. The tow truck bridge is still out. So it's 125k from Ross. We've got 95k from Hokitika. We've got 59k from Cowboy Paradise, and the 21k from Kumara. And that can be for children as young as 7 can do the ride from Kumara, all finishing in Greymouth. So make sure you get the 15th of November into your diary for that. Then you have got 3 weeks later, we have Bridge to Bridge on the south bank of the Waimakariri River. This is 4 races. We actually have the Enduro, which starts on the south bank, and then you cross the clip-on the motorway bridge, and then you travel up the north bank of the bridge. So it's a wee bit of, when you start on the south bank, the majority of the race, and that's where the foundations of the race came from for this one, is on the south bank. So they race up the north bank and across the gorge, and then down the south bank of the Waimakariri River, and finishing at White's Crossing. We've got the 58k, which starts at the Waimakariri Gorge, just under the shadows of the bridge, and that again finishes White's Crossing. The Willows is the start of the 30k, and Hall Road, just by the shingle pits there, is where the 12k starts. And the 12k one can be ridden with from 7 years of age, and again there can be support riders riding for that one there with the children as well, so they're riding it through the riverbed. So the 7th of December is for that. 31st of January is Gold Trail. This is from Shantytown to Moana. So starting down the main street of Shantytown, you start outside the Golden Nugget Hotel in Shantytown, and out of Shantytown up through into the forestry roads, and you pop out on the swing bridge by Moana, crossing the Arnold River, and then down the main street of Moana to finish outside the Hotel Lake Brunner. It's a fantastic weekend, a great race, a great ride, and you see some country that you would never see normally. So make sure you get the 31st of January in for Gold Trail. And then, as we said before, Valentine's Day, the 14th of February, is the Graveler. Yep, this is my wedding anniversary, taking Carol away for the weekend, so I might get in some good books. Don't think so. I think I'm in trouble already for having the event on that day, but it's still a lot of fun. So book your spot, lock in your accommodation, and let's let the countdown begin for all of these. And then just need to touch on is the fundraisers we have with CJM'S events. They're simple and they're smart. We've made the fundraising as easy as clicking a button. All you have to do is go to the event, any of our events page, and there's a promote tab. Hit it, create a unique code. It gets created for you. There's 3 simple questions. Share it with your database, friends, family, school, sports groups, or scout groups. Everyone needs to get into this. Anyone who enters using this code, you earn 10% of their entry fee. That's it. It's simple. There is no chocolate bars, no raffles, no sausages. You promote, we pay. Simple as that. It's passive and it works. It's great seeing the people that are actually signing up and doing that. And as soon as there's $30 built up, you get paid out. It gets paid out on a fortnightly basis as long as there's $30 there. So if someone enters an ultra marathon and it could be $300, oh, you only need one person to do it, don't you? Imagine if you had 3 or 4 or 50 people, if you did Money Good Run and you had families entering using it. It could easily, quickly mount up and make a lot of money for any organisation you're with. So make sure you do it. If it was me, I'd be into it. Absolutely. Okay. So what we've got else coming up, we've got some short video updates coming to Facebook and YouTube. We've started doing these and there's a lot more to come. I'll be jumping on Facebook and YouTube with a 60 to 90 second update on every event. I think it is your weekly event weather report, quick update, date reminders, hopefully a little inspiration, a few laughs. Yes, you can laugh at me. Everyone else seems to, especially around this house. So let me know what you think once they roll out, and we'll try to keep everything real and relevant for you, maybe based off that we get. Yeah, we get a hell of a lot of emails coming in with questions, so we'll have plenty of information to be able to give out to people. If one person asks it, someone else is thinking about it. So look out for these over the next couple of weeks as we start to get them all done. So you've got an action plan now. It's 90 seconds. Okay, here's your next step. There's only 5 of them, so it's really easy. Choose the event that excites or scares you just enough. Hit the registration link. Commit today. Share the goal. Get a mate or even your dog, get them involved, print it off or take a screenshot for confirmation, put it on the fridge. When I did Ironman, the years I did that, we always had that on the fridge, and I had the times and dates for each league, and there was a commitment, and anything else was on the fridge. So if I went for a beer, it was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have that one, or whatever's in the fridge, I shouldn't be going there unless I really needed it. When I see those times that did it, but that's the reason I believe what you want to put on there. Train smart, build the VO₂ Max, and extend your health span and lifespan. You're not just talking about entering a race, you're actually buying more years of independence, vibrant, do what you love, and live life. And I'll be there with you as long as I can, as long as I can keep my VO₂ Max up. That's what it's all about. Okay, until next time. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the start line. Take care, everybody. Cheers.